What's good, everybody? As some of you may know, I'm a drummer, and I, like most drummers, am subscribed to Drumeo. They're really good for drumming resources and free lessons and things of the sort, drum hacks, etc. What you see on the screen is a drummer named Dirk Verburen. He used to be in my favorite band of all time, Soilwork. Before that, he was in Scarv, and now he's in Megadeth, and then he's done session work and all kinds of shit for a million different people and a million different bands. And I thought that I could check this out. What he's doing is he's listening to Paramore, a Paramore song one time. I don't know which one it is, but then he just kind of plays it on the spot. So let's see what this is about.
My God, am I gonna attempt this after one listen?
It's up to you.
F it. Let's do it.
Full send. Do you know it?
No, I don't.
Perfect.
I am pretty damn sure he's gonna kill this. If I met him in 2015, and when I saw Soilwork, and briefly he and I had a conversation about some techniques and how he approaches writing and all this stuff. So what I'm assuming is he's gonna quick write down some stuff and then just use that as kind of a skeleton guide type thing, and then he'll go off of that and just murder this.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Another successful episode on Drumeo.
Cool Michigan shirt.
We're gonna give you a song with no drums in it.
What
in the
was
past, we
that
gave you Mr.
sound?
Brightside.
If you haven't watched him destroy this one right here, Mr. Brightside or whatever it's called, go watch that. It's fucking awesome. He did what I said a moment ago, where he just like gets a little like a chart, like he makes a skeleton of it, and then he just murdered it. It's fucking awesome.
So we've got to step it up a little bit.
Mr. Darkside's headed this way.
Exactly.
Mr. Dark.
So yeah, hopefully you don't know the song. If you do, just give me the thumbs up. You nervous?
A little bit.
Why would you tell them that you knew the song when you just play it and make it look like you did really fucking good, and just make it seem like you just figured it out on the fly? I don't know.
I promise it's not Meshuggah.
Okay. I would know that anyway, so
I know.
Not that I would be able to play it, but with a few years of practice, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sweet, man. Okay, we'll load up the track and let's see if you know it.
Okay.
He's taking notes like I thought he might, like I said, kind of giving him a little skeleton like guideline, and I hope he kills it. I've never really been a Paramore fan. I respect them, but I've never really been a fan. So I'm hoping that he can like make me want to go listen to this. You know what I mean?
The misery, let's take it from the top. She's got a body like an hourglass, it's ticking like a clock. It's a matter of time before we all run out. When I thought he was mine, she caught him.
I wish he was still in Soilwork, man. Bastion's great and everything, but it's just not the same.
Then you know you would. It's gotta just feel so. It just feels so good.
Do you know it?
No, I don't.
Perfect.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Another successful episode
Yeah.
on Drumeo.
Gotta say, man. Gotta say, it's good. It's good. I got it. My gun.
It's weird that he don't know this, given like what a musical like connoisseur I guess that he is. He knows so much, but I guess this was in that wave where this was coming on, and he was like really busy, and like the rest of us, he has his preferences, you know.
Gonna attempt this after one listen.
By the way, you should look up the organization on his shirt. They do really good work.
It's up to you. What did you pick up from that?
So I have some, yeah, I have the structure. I think roughly. I have some accents. I'm not sure of all of them. I might have missed one or two. So f it. Let's do it.
Full send.
Why did he like go into like that whole 80s thing where his Chinas are so goddamn high and he has the unnecessarily large kit? Because when you look back through all of his other work, and even when he does session work now, he has just a kick drum and 2 rack toms and 2 floor toms and then just whatever cymbals that he needs. I really feel like this is completely for the Megadeth aesthetic. I do like the finish. It's cool though, and like I said, if I wasn't a Sabian guy, I'd definitely be a Meinl guy, so that's really good. We'll see. He's about to start, I guess. He's always been an Evans guy. He's having a blast. No pun. Man, reaching up to hit cymbals like that has to just be like wasting motion and effort. Like, he usually plays it where it's kind of like to the back right of his ride, looking at it from this angle, and it's lower, and maybe it's just because he's representing Megadeth and he doesn't need to do all the intricate technical speedy shit that he normally does. I don't know. That looks excessive and uncomfortable, especially where it's at. I don't know.
I'll never change, and about forgiveness we're both supposed to have exchange. Sorry, honey, but I passed it. I've now looked this way. Well, there's a million other.
Evans EC2s always sound like shit. It doesn't matter who tunes them or who mixes and masters and all that stuff. They always sound terrible. And I wish that people would go back to the original ones, or that they would try the Generas or something, because they never sound good at all.
Girls do it just like you, looking as innocent as possible to get to who they want and what they like. It's easy if you do it right. Well, I refuse, I refuse, I refuse. Whoa, whatever makes it break. What I got and what I want it now. Whoa, it was never my intention to break. Just steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got it where I want it right now. And if you could, then you know you would. 'Cause God, it just feels so.
That reminds me a lot of Soil Work, that transition to the beat he went into.
I watched his wildest dreams come true, and not one
That was a
of
great
them
film.
involving you. Just watch my wildest dreams come true, not one of them involving. Whatever meant to break.
We love it.
But I got it where I want it now. Whatever meant to break. But I got it where I want it now. It was never my intention to break. Steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got it where I want it now. And if you could, then you know you would.
listen to this dude drum all day. Matter of fact, I have lots of times. Probably in the thousands, to be honest. Maybe the 10,000s. Been a Soilwork fan since 1999. I know he wasn't on those first couple albums, but like he definitely learned and played those songs live, and I've heard everything and I love everything, and he was a major part of that band's history. So yeah, he's phenomenal. Probably the best drummer on earth, even if you like put aside my biases.
Dirk strikes again.
Nice. That was fun. So who was this? Tell me everything.
You promise you don't know it.
I promise.
Okay, that's the band is Paramore,
Aha, okay.
and the song is called Misery Business.
Nice. Great song.
Cool
I missed
title.
the ending. See, like I was.
It is a good song.
I didn't write that down. I didn't write down the last, like where it stops. I think I said last year in my video about the ending. Missed the ending. Damn it.
There's always room for improvement.
He reminds me of a friend of mine, a lifelong friend of mine. His name is Jason. Like they look very similar.
There you go. I'm
Especially
very
when Jason
curious to
had
hear
long
like
hair.
what the drums on the actual track are.
We'll load up the original here, and you can hear it.
Whatever makes it break, but I got it where I want it now. Whoa, it was never my intention to break, to steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got it where I want it right now. And if you could, then you know you would. 'Cause God, it just feels so. Whoa, whatever meant to break, but I got it where I want it now. Whoa, whatever meant to break, but I got it where I want it now. Whoa, it was never my intention to break, to steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got it where I want it now. And if you could, then you know you would. 'Cause God, it just feels so. It just feels so good.
Ah,
Crazy.
that ending. Great drumming, man. Great song. Like, yeah, I love his style. It's very reminiscent of stuff I would do for sure. So, you know, I could totally see myself playing those parts. Very tasty fills, and yeah, I like it a lot. It's cool.
Anything you would do different?
If I were to redo it, you mean? Everything? Now that I've heard the drums, I'm like, oh, of course, that makes more sense. And, you know, it's like, yeah. I mean, you tend to think kind of when you just have the structure after one listen, you tend to think kind of simple, like keep the beat. Obviously, his beat, like on the verse with the little snare accent, that's offbeat. And some other things like ba, ba, ba being halftime, that makes sense, you know. So, yeah, listening to it is definitely, his part is very well. The more you do this, the quicker and the better you get at it, and it really trains your ear. And it also, another
That's
part
true.
of it that's really cool, I think, is that it makes you more comfortable improvising. And that's something that I've been striving to be better at for many years now. And this is one of those settings where, you know, it definitely puts that under the microscope. But it's cool because every time you play, you sit down and you play stuff, you know, you try to think like, well, if this was recorded, would I be okay with it?
He has die-cast hoops and a black matte finish on that kit. It is beautiful. My only complaint are those tom heads.
It pushes you to just get to that next level, you know, where everything you play is, I mean,
The bottom tom heads look like the original ones, and those are really great. I used those for probably the better part of a decade, and then I felt like I needed to switch it up, so now I've got Remos on my kit. I too have a double bass kit like that, and it has 4 rack toms total, and then 2 floor toms, but I only use 2. I feel like there's just no room to do anything, and it's so spread out that it's uncomfortable, and then you got to reach, and you're hyperextending, and it's uncomfortable, and it's going to cause you to mess up. I don't know how he does it. Maybe it's that he's been playing since the 80s, and we're in the mid 2020s now, so he's been at it for a while, but it couldn't be me. More power to him, though. He's wonderful.
there might be a few little things here and there. Like I know I had a few mess ups in the song, but for the most part, like you play with the intention as if this was the last chance to play it, you know. And so it's a mental approach, if you will. And I like that because I think, you know, I want to be at some point in the future where every time I sit down on the drums, if somebody was recording me, it would be like, yep, you can use it. You know, that's like an ultimate goal.
Adding that blast beat there was awesome.
At some point, when I'm, you know, remember what we talked about when I'm in my late 60s and we're doing jazz here?
One day when Dirk grows up, when he's all grown up.
This was me playing a Paramore song I never heard before and charting it out, then, you know,
That's not even really a big chart either. That's just, like I said before, it's just mostly a skeleton. And he did pretty fucking good, just considering that's all he had to work on.
giving it my best shot, and I had a blast doing this. I'm gonna have to come back and do more of this. This is too much fun.
He did really good, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That really does make me want to go listen to the actual song. Might just stick to this one, though. His performance is really good. So was the original. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. I'll see you in the next one. Don't be late.